going to go and see the coach and get post clarity. We'll see how things go. Onwards and upwards. We keep pushing ourselves. We keep being better because I want to win. I don't want to sit my ass now. I want to be better and onwards and upwards. Me and Louis are taking this bodybuilding to the next level, and we're taking this channel to the next level. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment down below the content you want to see. Of course, you will get a Vegas series with us in in October. But yeah, I'm now going to go and pick up the coach, and I will see you at the gym for my wash up of the show and my post clarity with him, see what's going on, and my new routine going forward. I'll ask you pretty much, what is your opinion and post review on me for the show just gone? So yeah.
So you're my opinion on you before the show, or just
in general? How did it go?
The whole journey.
Yeah. The reason why I wanted to record it is because I wanted to do a video basically as a coach. I wanted to know like what my good points were on the show, bad points, and what we are going to. Of course, we know what we're going to improve going forward, but it's shoulders, arms. But yeah, just an overview, just as opposed to clarity, really, because it means if I document it now, and then in a year's time do another video for the next show, and then the next show, and we can both and the team look back on and be like, shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Right, mate. Do set 15, and then we'll. 14. Cool. Yeah. Is that heavy enough?
Yeah. We've got one more. Might got one more.
Yeah, I've got one more. Yeah, we're not too easy either.
Yeah.
You want to put the muscle through some tension.
No, I was gonna say I definitely for the show that pump room. I was so stressed. I felt like it was just there's so much. It's
overwhelming. And that particular show, the pump room is just one big open room.
Yeah.
You don't always get that in shows.
And the fact is, I think like I said to Louis, we both spoke about this. I didn't like the fact is it wasn't clear at the beginning. It should have been like, right, classes straight away, like this and this class only. There were so many people stuck in there all day and taking up the space.
They did kind of do that in the beginning, didn't they? So the only classes backstage should be this, and this. And that wasn't lack of control, because there were people backstage sitting on the floor. Who are you? Like, clearly not competing, and there was people have more than just one coach backstage with them, don't they? But it's very difficult to police that because they're trying to get everything else done. They've got basically a skeleton staff, haven't they?
Yeah.
So that's tricky, but not all shows are like that. It's good in one way, you've just got one big open space. You've got the tanning in there as well.
Yeah.
So if that tanning, when the tanning booths went, there's loads more space. Me and Becca went over there and pumped up in that area. But you can critique any show.
Oh, I loved it. What I did like is where we sat, got a little bit of a pump on. You're literally on stage. You literally walk to the other end of the room and you're on stage.
Upstairs and on the stage.
I like that because I don't have to stress.
And they say you bring your dumbbells and keep pumping while you're queuing up.
They're really helpful up there actually. Like,
yeah, they're good.
It's just really annoying because the one resistance band I had snapped, and I was like, the guy went, no, borrow mine. I was like,
the sense of camaraderie is really, really good.
Yeah.
Somebody stole back his dumbbells though. I had to go looking for them.
I found them at the tanning booth. I think it's because she lent them out, and then I think people just assumed that was the studio.
Probably assumed that the promoters put them there or something. Yeah, people do assume that.
No, it's
but
good.
yeah, so you. 9 out of 10, I suppose. I mean, let's go with the show day. Start with the show day. They had a good attitude. You didn't get too overwhelmed, and you listened to instruction. And you were lucky in that you had one class off another class. So lucky in that way.
Yeah.
But unlucky in the fact that you were starting to fade towards the end, just knackered.
You could tell that. I think you could tell. Definitely on the second pose down, or no, second like half the classic, I was gone.
Yeah.
My body was gone.
And it's interesting, they say, okay, we're assessing how you got on, but then I look at how I did as well. So it was difficult. 3 clients, all the first contest, never done it before, didn't quite know what they were doing. All backstage at the same time. I'm trying to juggle this, not easy. So I'll have to look at how I did and think, I probably could have given you a bit more instruction on the pump up. Because I think like the promoters were again, they just presume you know what you're going to do. But the first time you know backstage before, you're like Scooby-Doo. So, but yeah, you did it right. You got your sugars in, you pumped up a little bit, got your sugars in. On the way there, you were relatively calm. I've seen people get a lot more nervous than that. I've had to literally push people on stage before, but you were buzzing by then.
Yeah, so. I was absolutely buzzing. Don't get me wrong, when I disappeared and went to the backstage, I was shit myself.
Of course,
but
yeah.
Everyone was, and I think that feeling that everyone was in the same room. Don't get me wrong. When as soon as I sort of queued up, I was like, yeah, all right. I know who has got it and who hasn't, and I kind of picked out who.
Yeah.
But when they called us out and everyone went out on stage, because I was fourth, so I was fourth going on. I was the fourth person going out there, and I was like, fuck. And then it got really confusing because they weren't communicating. So the guys backstage straight away, I think you guys, of course, you were the judges. So we were told, first 5, you're going on. So of course we're like, all right, cool. And the other 5 were downstairs still pumping up.
Yeah.
And that's why you noticed when we came out, we're all ready to go. And then all of a sudden, 2 seconds later, 5 more come out. It's because backstage they changed it last minute. They were like, oh no, it's gonna be 5. Wait, do your posing. They go off to the side that we taught in there. Then another 5 come out and do it and go on there. No, they changed it, but no, all out together.
They normally do all that together. There was another class, but the girls' class, I think it was one of the bikini classes, big classes. They brought 5 out, and I thought they were the 5. They went backstage and they brought another 5 out. So, oh, there's another 5.
Yeah,
they don't normally do that.
It was so confusing.
So it's a little bit fractious like that. But your own performance was really good.
No,
I don't want to sound like I'm.
No.
Saying, oh, you were perfect.
No, because
I'm trying to think of things where you could have improved on.
I think I felt like I could have improved on.
Yeah.
And this is something I think you'll pick up straight away. Is probably definitely, and I know I felt it, was vacuum into quads and thighs. Definitely felt, because I felt like I lost it. When I first tensed up, normally I was fine, and then when I did the leg stomp, it worked, and then I lost it when I went for the crunch, and my legs disappeared, and I was like, shit.
Well, as you were going on, you were fading.
Yeah,
and losing your pump, and just starting to get tired. But the vacuum, again, this is what these first shows are for, aren't they? You look at your pose and okay, this was good. Like your routine could be a bit more relaxed, but that's bound to be because you were nervous. Yeah. And there's a few poses you need to work on, like your lat spreads and your front stances. Remember I said, like in the studio, you got to lean forward. You weren't doing it. You're getting like this, and it was taking away some of your width that you haven't got in the first place. Yeah, again, with your vacuum, you're leaning back. When you do a vacuum, you've got to be over like this and sucking. So there's a few mistakes there. But that's what the first show, that's what you do. I think that's why it's a good idea to get the video.
So I think that's where I feel like nerves came in, because I realised in my head why I was stressing. So I was like, oh, I'll look out. Instead, I should have been looking down.
Yeah.
If I looked down, naturally my body would have gone down.
Yeah, you weren't doing it. So you did a lat spread, and you were like this. And that's like a typical rookie mistake.
And I think,
instead of leaning over the judges.
And I think big time, I lost a lot of points because I took away the viewing point.
Yeah, so if you're looking up, you get smaller instead of like showing, so your one of your weaknesses is shoulder width. You made it even worse by leaning back.
Now you say it like that, I'm like, I can.
But
now come to practice, and but I'm so happy that there was work on points, because if I went out there and I met, like even Louis met some people, if I met my head, I'm thinking I'm the dog's bollocks, I'm going out there, I don't give a fuck, I'm winning this, and I didn't, then I'm the twat because I've got nothing to win.
You have to manage expectations.
Yeah, and like I said, and I think going into the show, I was like, win or lose, I'm enjoying it no matter what.
Especially your first show, because as you compete and you compete more on, you start to meet up with the same people, same federations, familiar faces. So if you see names in a lineup, you think, you kind of know where you're going to. You think, I can win that lineup. Whereas when you're going for your first show, no clue what.
I was quite unlucky because the first bodybuilding, first times I went in, 3 of them, of course the shredded ones, who got like top 3, were also doing first time physique.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, no wonder you're gonna, because the judge is gonna be like, well, this guy's absolutely peeled for the first time bodybuilder. Well, we'll get there. They've got the physique, bodybuilding
physique.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, interesting.
No, I take it on board.
But again, if you're like we said before, if you've entered the heavyweights, you might crack 3rd place in the heavyweights because they were a little bit softer than you.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I was like, I'm in first timers here.
Very ironic. Right, last set on there.
Nope, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, overall, first ever show, really good. Nothing really went wrong. A few posing mistakes. I think the nutrition side of it went well. Getting on and off and on and off, very difficult with carbs.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on and then a couple hours later on again, it's better to manipulate the carbohydrate situation. We did all right. All right, how many is that?
I'm on 12.
Okay.
So there you have it. That is my coach's wash up for the show, and I apologise for the sound quality. My mics are on their way out and I need to get some more, so I do apologise. Yeah, comment down below what mics everyone's using and what they recommend. I'm looking at Digi, but maybe Rode, who knows. Just throw down recommendations, please. I want to get the better sound quality as possible. I believe the feedback was true, it was honest, and 100% take it all on board. Going forward, we just smash it 110%. Every exercise, every rep, every set, we just go ham to failure, and we grow and we grow and we grow. Of course, with posing, I'm just going to go away now for the next few weeks until the next show in September, and just practice, and that's vacuums and a more fluid classic pose, and also a more classic pose down, because I just felt like even on my own individual routine and at the end I was lacking compared to the other athletes. So we're just going to keep pushing and bring the best in September, and then at the end of the season do a full wash up, and then we'll hopefully have an absolute amazing awesome off season to come back in May and bring the best. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. I apologise again for the sound. It is a raw footage and I wanted to just basically get the truth and the honest opinion from the coach, and I'm happy. So I hope you are enjoying these videos. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are on an uprise and we are onwards and upwards. Let's keep growing. Let's make this community massive. Let's help as many people as possible. So share it with your friends and family. I love you all, and I will see you for the next video. Probably do a little series of just sitting and chilling and chatting to you guys and talk about the future, the past, the present, and how to better yourselves in the gym. Be a bit of teaching element. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those videos. But yeah, see you guys soon.